Okay, it is tip of the week time again, and it's John Matus with your Training Center Manager tip. Today I'd like to talk a little bit about cloning courses because this is the season, right? Many of you are probably putting in your 2016 schedules, doing a whole lot of data entry, or at least about to, and I wanted to just maybe talk a little bit about a quick way of doing that using the clone feature. If you are a TCM power user, you are intimately familiar with this little bit of our product. It was present in version 6. It is, of course, present in the current version, version 7, and my hope is that you're all making lots of use of it. But if you're not, this is your intro to punching in all of those endless courses for next year. So what I did was I made a course, just a simple BLS for healthcare providers, very routine thing. Many of you probably do. I put in some students, put in a price, open to the public. I chose a sort code and a location. I can even assign an instructor if I want to. Put this guy in there real fast. And now this course is fully staffed. Now, instead of typing this in, say, 52 times and doing the work 52 times, one of the things you can do to make your life a little quicker is clone. And that's this guy right here, this little button right next to the pencil. And if you go ahead and you click on that guy, what it does is it tells you, hey, I'm about to make a bunch of carbon copies of this course. Do you want to continue? And I'm going to say, sure, but I'm going to tell it I want 4 copies of this course. Now, what TCM has just done is it has made 4 carbon copies of the original course, and they're all identical. So just to give you an idea, here is all of the info that I typed in before on the second course. The open to public status, the expected students, the price, sort codes, locations, etc. If I click here on the instructors, that guy is still teaching them all. And now, if I wanted to go ahead and set the schedule, what I can simply do is change the date. So let's say I do one of these on the first day of the year, or I'm sorry, first day of the month every time. All I need to do is change it in the start date and change it in multi-sessions. So 2 spots, that's important. And save. And now I have a class on the 1st of July, also in addition to the 1st of June. So once again, you could repeat this process for, say, I don't know, every month if the course is monthly. If it's weekly, you would just make a course, clone it 51 times, so you end up with a total of 52. And basically, just be sure to preset all of your data, meaning anything that you think is going to be permanent, you would do that. So notice how I set up the instructor ahead of time. If the same guy teaches it every single time, you can certainly preload the instructor. Just keep in mind he's not going to get email confirmations if you do it in this method. So if your instructor is particularly like dependent on your email confirmation, then maybe you just want to put him in manually whenever he's scheduled to teach. But if you know this guy's going to, kind of a heavy hitter and he's pretty responsible, or you can just go ahead and put him in the first one and clone it however many times, and he will be in all future courses. The other thing to consider, of course, if different people teach it, then don't preload the instructor. I hope you get the idea. Make sure it's blank when you start, and you will find that all future courses are blank also. This course will also clone your data links. So if you're not familiar with data links, there is a tutorial tip of the week for it that I made about a year ago in the support section of our site. But basically, anytime somebody registers for this course and pays with a credit card, there will be a paid receipt created in the billing manager on this tab right here, and it will be credited to client direct pay Chilton Hospital. That's just a customer profile that I made for people who register and pay by credit card there. And this is particularly useful if you think about it, because you won't have to make any manual billing manager entries if you use our product to track your income. So that gets done automatically by virtue of the cloning. So this is your quick clone tutorial. Of course, there are more instructions on our website at trainingcentermanager.com. If you click on the support site, you can do some reading about that. But basically, all of your info on cloning is there. Hopefully, I caught you before you make your 2016 schedule, and hopefully this saves you a few steps. But the product is Training Center Manager. The website is trainingcentermanager.com. And once again, I'm John Matus. Thanks.